Yeah, that's when you know you've had a decent rainstorm. That's our fire pit. Okay, welcome to this week's episode of Luv Subbin. And what have we started?
We have started our fall trip to Sedalia, Missouri.
Yes, for the big International Airstream Rally. And so we have just stopped off here at Hogback Mountain on Route 9 in Vermont because...
Yep. We need to retorque the wheels.
Yes, so as part of our maintenance, we repacked the wheel bearings before taking part of this long trip.
Yep.
We were a little overdue for that. So
yeah, we were, but they needed it for sure.
Yeah, so we were beyond our 10,000 mile thing, but nevertheless, we'll go ahead and retorque those.
Yep.
Get on our trip. We'll start off with a quick Airstream rally, and then it's off down south, ending up in Missouri.
Yes.
Here on Hogback Mountain.
Yes, and we don't know where we're going quite yet.
We have no idea where we're going. We have no reservations at all, except for Sedalia, Missouri on October 1st.
Correct.
All right.
So follow along.
So we are continuing our journey off to Sedalia, Missouri. And we have we've finished our rally with the
Connecticut unit.
Connecticut Club. And we have so we've calculated we get about 1,000 miles to go.
And 9 days to
9 days to do it. So we have planned each of our travel days to be about 250 miles.
Right.
Today's was 257, so we kind of nailed that one.
Yeah, we did. This is a perfect stopover if you are on I-84.
And we do this a lot. This is Promised Land State Park. You've seen us here before. So you can see our campsite there. Promised Land State Park.
Yeah, we're on the way to Promised Land State Park.
Heading up and down I-81.
And this is a great site, particularly for our size vehicle, because we're able to stay hitched up, and it's very level. Yep,
no blocks needed. We can stay hitched up, electric only. But here's the kicker. When we showed up, the water was down. No water, the pipe broke, and there's no water hookups and everything. And this is why you travel with empty tanks and full water tanks.
You never know.
You never know what's going to be dealt with you down the road. If we had like a third or empty water tanks,
there would be no place. There would have been no place to fill up unless we had gone to another.
We would have had to go on one of their other campgrounds and stuff. But you just never know what's going to happen. So that's how we roll. That's how you got to travel. We got Starlink hooked up.
Yep.
And yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty decent stop. But literally, what we're doing with this trip is taking our dividers out, we're putting them on the map, and we're putting an arc at 250 miles, and then we're looking to see what's there.
Because we want to get west as fast as possible, and then we can sort of play around until our parking date at Sedalia.
Which is 9 days away. All right, it's a good night tonight.
Nice and cool.
And I think it'll be good sleeping weather, and we can motor on from here.
Correct.
All right, well, it is tow day 2 on our trip to Sedalia, and today's tow is 284.5 miles, which is just a shade longer than we wanted.
Yep.
And it was rainy, but it allowed Cindy to edit some video because it was cloudy. So where does it find us?
We are at a Harvest Host.
Yep.
We are at the Back Room Brewery.
It's only 4 miles off of I-81 south, just south of Winchester in Stroudsburg, Virginia, I believe. But yeah, it's 4 miles off. It was a nice road, so no big deal there. But we picked it because it was a brewery.
Right.
And what did we end up with?
We ended up with some cocktails.
Right. The beers, you know, if you guys know me, I love beer, but the beers that I love are traditional style ales, pilsners, lagers. I might go crazy with maybe an IPA, but the beers here were very creative.
Yeah, they were, but I thought the cocktails were very creative as well.
Oh my God, I had a Bullet old fashioned, and they had homemade syrup.
It was cardamom clove syrup.
Yes, and it was absolutely delicious. You could tell that he put a lot of heart into the craft cocktail.
Check out our Instagram post on this.
You can see it right here, as a matter of fact.
We'll add a picture too.
But what did you have?
I had, they called it Snappy's Ranch Water.
Yes.
It was tequila, it was mint syrup, it was muddled mint and lime with a little bit of fizzy water, and it was really, really good.
Really refreshing.
Very refreshing.
And it's great with a Harvest Host because we can just walk back to our trailer. That's why we so seldom have cocktails, but this was a special treat because the weird beers ended up leading to a good cocktail.
Correct.
So we're going to have a nice night tonight, and we'll tow off tomorrow. We have no idea. I'm going to sit down right now.
And we're going to figure out where we're going
Whip
next.
out the Atlas and figure out where we're going tomorrow. So one of the things when you have a small fridge, if you're in a camper van or a smaller rig like us is sometimes you have to provision on the road, huh?
Yeah. Sometimes it's not always convenient to provision while you're camping, and so we usually look for a Walmart that's off the expressway. Directly off the expressway is the easiest, and it may be a smaller town. That way, it's not too zooey.
Yeah. So we could have stopped in, say, Winchester, Virginia, or Harrisonburg, but this is the small town of Woodstock. As you can see,
it's got an enormous Walmart.
A huge Walmart.
And it's a mile off of 81.
I think it's even less than a mile off of 81, so this was perfect.
Yes.
And one of the things that we do that we like is Cindy's got this screenshot that shows all of the state alcohol laws as to whether you can buy beer or wine or spirits.
Yeah, and so it gives you the heads up so that you know if you're going to look for a liquor store or if you want to buy your beer, you know, where you go.
Yep. And in fact, this one's even near a Cracker Barrel. We may stay at a Cracker Barrel. We don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, so it's off. Yeah, when you're in an RV, you don't go grocery shopping. You go provisioning.
Correct.
So yeah, we're off to provision here.
Yep.
We're staying hitched up at this Walmart.
And we're going to go off to Claytor Lake State Park because we're just sort of rambling at the moment. And
yeah, we completely shifted.
Yeah, we thought we were going to go through West Virginia, but we decided maybe we'd like to have some more fun in Tennessee.
So let's head off, get some provisions. All right, loading. Look what pulled in behind us, a huge Prevost.
Yeah.
That looks like a tour bus. You can see how it's got that big section in the middle that's with no windows. That's probably for the bunks for the tour artists. So yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They had the same idea.
All right, see, we're hitched. How's it going outside?
We're unhitched and it looks like we got quite the storm going on here.
Yeah, we're right in the middle of a lot of red.
Yep. But we are safe and secure in our little Faraday cage.
The Airstream, as you know, is a Faraday cage like an automobile. It is safe to be in during a thunderstorm.
Well, we got some good thunder going. I don't want to see any hail though.
No.
But it should be good.
Well, good morning. It is a beautiful morning after that stormy night. And yeah, we're getting ready to head off to a Corps of Engineer campground. You know, the only thing, we love Claytor Lake State Park. It's perfect off row campground, roll on, roll off for I-81. The only thing I don't like is that the checkout time is 10 a.m. and the check-in time is 4 p.m. And that seems like 6 hours to get a campsite ready. And I know that campground workers, volunteers, etc., work really hard to keep things up to date. And I know that because I was a custodial cast member at Epcot and Disney, as well as being a bathroom janitor at a beach club in New Jersey for some summers. So I know what it's like to work hard and keep things clean. But, you know, 6 hours when the worst probably thing you have to do is clean out a fire pit. This fire pit, well, by the way, was very nice and clean. But yeah, so we'll get out of here early, head down the road.
So we've hit some kind of nasty weather here. I think it's the tail end of the storm that went high. So we're hoping the weather will improve shortly, but we're just going to take it slow.
Yep, kind of a downpour here.
Yep. So we're not on a highway, we're just sort of on a secondary highway. So we're just going to take it slow. As you can see, the water is flowing pretty quickly now, as opposed to yesterday. That tree is about a foot more submerged than it was yesterday after a whole night of rain. This area here yesterday was grass, and now it's completely covered. And the water is climbing. So we're stopped at the moment. We're going to have to get something out of the road. I'm not sure if we can or not. Are you going to be able to move it?
Why don't you watch me as I come through?
What?
Watch me as I come through, as
Okay.
I go around.
Good. Good, 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 good. Go, go, go. See that? Alright, we made it. So we basically had to go around the tree, and as we were going around the tree, more of the tree came down, so
Yep.
You might want to flash this guy. Oh, that was interesting. What just happened?
Yeah, we had another tree down on the road here. Cindy had to get out and pull it aside. You can see those pictures here of her from our dash cam. It is, yeah, this is Hurricane
This is not good.
Helene. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. We probably should not have. I didn't realize it was going to be this bad. I guess
I mean, with trees actually
Florida.
hitting the road. We're hoping as we get west, it's not going to be as bad. But right now, it's with trees in the road itself. It's kind of crazy. So we're just being very careful at the moment. I scratched my hands up pretty well.
Yeah.
And I'm completely soaked. So this is, watch. Okay. I thought there was something in the road again. Craziness. Alright, so we'll admit that we made a bad decision of traveling today, but then again we were backed up against a river, so...
You know, sometimes I think if people watch our videos, they're like, oh, Luv Subbin, they're perfect, they don't do dumb stuff. Yes, we do dumb stuff, just like everybody else, and today was an example of doing something dumb. We, this is, I mean, the wind is the rain, the visibility.
The trees that have been down.
2 trees that we've had to go around. Cindy had to get out, like we said. I mean, just look at the sideways sheets of yeah, we're done.
Yeah, this was not our best thought out decision, for sure. Yep.
Yep.
So we just filled up with gas.
I'm soaked.
And we're both soaked. And
yeah.
We just heard sirens going.
Yeah, the other side there was some massive accident because they were backed up and sirens going everywhere. We couldn't see what happened.
We got ways going, so hopefully if something has been reported, we'll catch it. But today we're just going to take it slow and hopefully we'll get out of this.
Yep.
Without a scratch.
Yep. Sometimes dumb people live.
True.
So we're here at New Harmony, Indiana, which apparently was the site of a couple of communes in the early 1800s. And surprise, communism doesn't work. It only lasted a year each, so that's kind of their claim to fame. But yeah, especially, you know, if you're trying to be all communal and communistic and everything, and you name your followers after yourself, you probably got an ego that's not going to do well in the commune world.
Yep.
Okay, we are here at the Yellow Tavern in
New
Harmony, Indiana. It's kind of like a mental health day, isn't it?
Yeah, we were feeling a little claustrophobic after being either in the car or in the Airstream constantly because it's been raining.
It's been raining like 3 days in a row. We've not been able to get out. We had to do work in the Airstream.
Yes, vendor stuff. And
yep. So we decided to get out today, and we found this place, which is a really cool looking place. And one of the things that we decided on was, Cindy, you have a site, right?
Yes, it's on foodnetwork.com, and they call it States Plates. And they list all the popular different dishes for each of the different states.
Yep, so we have a breaded tenderloin, which apparently is an Indiana classic. I've got that, and you have?
I have a fried bologna sandwich. I guess it was made popular by David Letterman when he would talk about his mother Dorothy making these for him.
I think he was from Indiana, if I recall. So yeah, let's go ahead and dig into these and see how they are.
So this is not your standard deli bologna. This is a thicker cut.
It's very thick, yeah.
And it's grilled, so you can see the grill marks on it. That is really good.
Best bologna ever.
It's really nice and crisp.
So the breaded pork tenderloin is spiced very well. There's not a lot of sauces or anything on it, so I don't know if that makes it better or worse, but
I put mustard on mine.
yeah, it's
very good with mustard.
Good little lunch here.
Yeah.
All right, well there you have it.
Our slightly adventurous and dumb tow to Sedalia.
So if you like this video,
Give us a big thumbs up.
and if you think we've earned a subscription, click the subscribe.
And comment below if you had any adventures on your trip to Sedalia.
Because we'll come out with RV and Airstream related videos just like this one every Tuesday.
Thanks for watching.